Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. Oh, no, you. So I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealings, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable MallikiBaker, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Okay, man. As Easy continue to running mouth on social media, hollering at the top of his lungs, only to not be heard. Tupac said something in his song called Against All Odds when he was coming at Bad Boy, Jay-Z, and Nas. And in that song, he said, they told me not to go to war until I got my money right. I got my money right. Now I'm ready for war. That's what he said in that song. It's amazing how confident, easy you can take to social media and slander and voice throughout all these comments and statements toward Papoose as a means of you committing adultery with his wife, as though you have a license and a right to do so. Here's the thing that's crazy. In your ignorance, and because of what this woman allowed you to believe, that puts you in a position, a situation by which you are the laughing stock of the internet. Literally blackballed without even getting the start. When you actually don't even have a clue or idea of what was about to happen to you. Did you know you was about to get killed? Did you know that? All this talking, and that's what the Bible says. When a woman is caught in adultery, the husband's jealousy can be so dangerous that you can't bargain with him. You cannot bargain with a husband who's been scorned from adultery. That's what the Bible says. And in your ignorance and stupidity, feeling yourself, thinking that you're accomplishing something and doing something at the expense of somebody else's hurt and shame, you don't even know you could have been dead, brother. We got the receipts. I'm going to drop these things. And that's what's dangerous and stupid about playing these type of games. And how Remy believed that we all are part of her circus that she enjoy, and at the same time try to act as though she's not liking the attention that's coming with the mess to keep her relevant, because she just can't accept the fact that her time has come. And she would rather throw her whole family under the bus because she's living in denial and want to get everybody involved in the mess. We got receipts, though. If y'all think about it, just pay attention to this. Everything we presenting and showing coming from them. Think about that. I want y'all to really, really ponder and think about that. Everything we covering, everything we talking about, come from them. Only for them to be offended in us covering what they actually come into social media to tell on each other and talk about, and putting it in our hands to cover and do so whatever we want with it. Whether some people honor to it or whether some people fall to it. This is Battle Truth. We're going to be honest with it over here. Now, with that being said, in this man's ignorance, he don't even get it. You know, the crazy thing, these are lessons. I like covering some of these topics and situations because it's going on every day. For the most part, you're not aware of a lot of people that this is going on with throughout the world because they not celebrities. They not celebrities. So their stories go untold. It be unheard. And the thing about it is, we can use these situations as examples. Like people been telling me in my comments, wow, watching these series have allowed me to be more committed to my wife. I've had people in the comments say, wow, I was listening to this and it was deep and it was opening me up to things. Women have said in the comments, I've been listening to this series and how you've been covering this, and it brought tears to my eyes. People have been telling me, look, your viewpoint on these things and how you bring God into it is very enlightening. So rather not, whatever a person says, God is still having his way in these situations because he cleans up the things in our lives when we allow him to. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of time people who be in relationships with others tend to not understand certain things, like why is this person talking to me about my family member, or why is this person disrespecting my family member to my face? Why do Easy not have a problem with disrespecting Papoose? And why? Because of what he hear from you. Because of what? Look, there's no respectable way to cheat, because cheating is cheating. Okay? But he says the thing he said based upon the things you say towards him. And this is what I be meaning by these become learning lessons, because this is the same thing with other people in the family. Like when you may be like, why do this person seem to not have a conscience, or neither do it bother them to speak to me about my loved ones in a bad way? What gives them the audacity to do so or say so? Or why didn't they feel some type of way to disrespect them in my presence or harm them in my presence? Why? Because of what you say about them. And respect starts from you. So if you're not showing them any respect, the ones around you not going to show them any respect. If you disrespecting your mama in front of others, others will disrespect your mama, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your husband, your wife, because it starts with you. And this is what I'm trying to say in this situation. So Easy the Block Captain, in his ignorance, had no knowledge and idea that he was about to get smoked, literally. Let's drop these receipts and show some things. So Easy the Block Captain was exposed for putting together a plot to take down Remy Ma if she decided not to deal with him anymore. Let's listen.
Can y'all hear the audio? Let me play it again.
Yeah, well, so far she saying she fuck with me, I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you.
Now bear witness to this. You just heard this lame, who she was dealing with since 2022, say in his own voice, I got videos and pictures of us. That's gonna go whenever I say so. I don't care if she go back to him. This cheating gonna go when I say so. This is
correct. That's exactly what we just bear witness to. That's exactly what we just heard. And that became a problem with Papoose when he hearing those things. Especially, it's bad enough that I'm bothered that my wife is having sex with another man. It's even worse now because now I'm just discovering that not only is she dealing with this man, but this man is blackmailing her, which means she stays in relationship with him because he's blackmailing her too. That if she leave from it, like you just heard on the recording, I'm going to tell. So imagine it coming from the heart of a husband listening to this. Imagine what this doing in his heart. He already feeling some type of way she having sex with somebody else. Now the man is bribing her to stay there too. That if you leave me and go back to your husband, I'm going to go public on you and destroy everything about you. So Papoose had a problem with that.
Out of the whole situation, this was one of the parts that really bothered me. So that's why I reached out to certain fake friends who I thought would be real, like they say they are, and step up. I try to bring it to their attention. Yo, I think she being blackmailed.
See that? He had a problem with it. Look what he just said. So he reached out to certain friends of theirs and say, hey, she being blackmailed. Who you think them friends are? Easy, who you think them friends are? You think them females? He reached out to people that actually could handle and take care of business. Just like him. That's who he reached out to. Was this true though? Or was Papoose reaching? Was Easy really blackmailing her? Or is this coming from a scorned husband? Well, let's see what his wife had to say.
Yeah, we're gonna play her basically saying she's been blackmailed. That's what it sounds like to me. What y'all think?
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way back and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck this nigga. You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
That is not true.
It's a lot to unpack here, but let's get off into it. So notice what Remy Ma said. Yes, it's true. That's exactly what happened. And as a means of that, you didn't care when you did what you did to him by putting hands on him. When you did what you did to him, putting hands on him, that was a problem. And you didn't give a F, which made me now have to continue to deal with him because I'm afraid that he may actually go back. Okay. Let me tell y'all something else that was going on y'all may not knew about. Easy had his team behind the scenes reach out to Vlad TV to give them the exclusive on the blackmail. Vlad TV had offered Easy $10,000. So they say. Then what happened was Easy and them team being aware that Tasha K is a nemesis to Remy Ma due to her relationship with Nicki Minaj, that she does Nicki Minaj's dirty work. That's how Tasha K ended up getting that lawsuit on her from Cardi B, because Cardi B was also a nemesis of Nicki Minaj. And Tasha K was doing the damage control on behalf of Nicki Minaj, using her channel to tear down Cardi B, to tear down Remy Ma, and to have favor with Nicki Minaj. So what Easy team did, since they knew Tasha K was a big time blogger who who have a history of attacking Remy Ma, they reached out to Tasha K to negotiate a better deal for the exclusive tell-all that Vlad had just offered. So they used Vlad offer the $10,000 to see if Tasha K can beat the offer. And their ignorance, not knowing that Tasha K just lost that multi-million-dollar lawsuit with Cardi B, and she's trying to hide her funds to avoid paying Cardi B. she couldn't sign off on the deal. So what she did was exposed it to her advantage, as if she did sign off on the deal because she still got the traffic and numbers for it by exposing it. Let's listen.
Of doing a tell-all for your own benefit. She gave you a platform. Nobody would even know about you or be able to smell your breath. Put the picture back up again. If it wasn't for her wearing matching outfits with your ugly ass.
Now, that's Tasha K exposing that Easy Them reached out to her to try to do a tell-all, but she wouldn't beat the price of Vlad TV, and she couldn't, because it would have had to been documented on the money by which they were seeking for her to beat. More proof. Yeah. We keep receipts over here. So we have it right there. So Papoose reached out to some of their people behind the scene and let them be like, look, my wife and y'all friend is being blackmailed by this dude. As a husband, what do he decide he wants to do?
When I noticed that you was probably getting blackmailed because you're such a liar, I tried to protect you like I always protected you.
See that? In other words, now since I find out he blackmailing you, I tried to protect you. His protecting means to kill him. I'm finna prove you that too. Because here's the thing, he's not gonna pay him off financially. Because that's not what he wants. He already feels some type of way about him because you're screwing my wife. Let me give you more proof of this. Okay? Watch this. Look what he says about the blackmailing. So, watch this.
As a married man, I wanted to protect her from being blackmailed. So I told her, if this is going on, let me know. Whatever he's blackmailing you, I'll handle that. And we'll get past it as a family. But she lies so much, you don't know what to believe.
As a married man, I tried to protect her and let her know. Let me know if he blackmailing you and I'll handle that. And then we'll deal with it as a family. See? He finna get rid of him. I got more evidence to prove this. I'm not just talking. I got more evidence to prove this. So notice what he's saying. Then Easy have an inside rat in his camp. We're going to do a blog on that too. We're going to flush out the rat in his camp. So look what happens.
I'm getting dressed. She leave. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to the... Matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was dead.
See that? He can't give up the sources. So he said, look, I ain't going to even put it out there, but I'm just going to say, I found out he was there. See, that's my other blog. We're going to flush out the rat in his camp. Oh, yeah, we know things. So then from there, so he got a rat that's reporting to him from Easy camp of his whereabouts and things he doing. Papoose do. Then what happens? Watch this.
I go to the event. Now, I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm going to be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm going to just put my hands on this nigga.
Did you hear what he said? I'm on my way to the event. I'm going to put him down. I'm going to put him down. See that? He's not coming to fight. He's coming to kill him. Literally. Notice what he said. At the last second, I had to change of mind and say, no, I'm just going to beat him up instead. Let's listen to that one more time.
I go to the event. Now, I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm going to be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm gonna just put my hands on this nigga.
What do that mean? I'm coming to put him down, to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, you know what? I'm just going to put my hands on him. Okay, more evidence. How did he come to the event?
I literally peeled niggas off your ass because niggas, I can't even go to that venue no more because the way niggas was acting when they got about, when you ran off into the night with a mask on and nobody knew where you went to.
He came in the event disguised up, wearing a mask that nobody knew who he was. What did he just say? What did Papoose say?
I go to the event. Now, I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm going to be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm going to just put my hands on this nigga.
See that? I'm coming to the event to put him down. But in the last minute, I had to change of mind and say, you know what? I'm just going to put my hands on him instead. Up, mask down, nobody know who he is. He already know his wife is messing around with him. And he have the evidence that the man she's messing around with is also blackmailing her to stay in the relationship that he wants her out of. So what part do the devil play in this? His hands is all involved in it. From her thirst and desire to want to commit the adultery, from Easy the Block Captain agreeing to commit the adultery, and Papoose enraged of the result of the adultery, by which he's now enraged in anger. He's enraged in anger to end it. Why? Remember, the enemy is at his greatest strength when you are alone. So while Remy Ma is with Easy having sex with this man, the devil is speaking in Papoose conscience, reminding him of not only all the good times y'all made love with each other and you gave him head and things like that, but now letting him know that same loving he used to get from you, you're now giving to somebody else. And he's in graphic detail, reminding Papoose, remember how good she used to suck you? Now she's doing it to do. You know how good it felt going inside of her? Now another man is. And all he needs you to do is to grab hold of one of those thoughts and snares, and it began to plant a seed that it started building hate, bitterness, rage inside of you to get you to now act upon it. To get you to now act upon it. And while Easy thinking he enjoying himself, living his best life, he have no idea he about to get his damn brains blew out. You see how people don't pay attention? You see how like they think everything is a game? And she even getting to the point where she so comfortable with hurting and deceiving, she believes that she might be safe in the situation because she's so used to hurting him and getting the pass. Not knowing this probably been one of those days that he probably would have got rid of her too. She don't see that. She don't understand when the enemy got the leash on her neck. See, the Bible say, give not place to the enemy. Do not give him a foothold. You can't dance with the devil for a song. You can't walk a block with the devil and think that that's all he's going to accept from you. When you play the game don't end until somebody dies. He play the keeps. He don't play with us. He play the keep. We are his enemies. We bear the image of the living God. He despises and hates us to the core. even to the point of getting us to forget who we are. And in this situation, this ignorance and acts of betrayal is literally spawning seeds of murder. And that's exactly what's happening. And that's exactly what happened. Why this man sitting up here playing games, he's about to get your damn brains blew out. He can't even peep that. He can't even recognize that, even though it's clearly being seen now. Sad thing about it is you still ain't in the clear. You still ain't in the clear. Let me tell you something else. I'm saving you and sparing you by even doing this blog. Because now that I put it out in the open, for Papoose's sake, that he don't allow his jealous heart to get the best of him as a result of how shameful this thing can be on social media. That once you expose the enemy, it can bring him back to his senses, to snap out of the heartbreak, to snap out of the disappointment. Because this stuff is real. Don't we hear about this everyday, people? How many times you cut on this internet and find out these emotional, weak men killing women, beating them to death, stabbing them to death, shooting them to death, strangling them to death? How many times you see this every day? In a jealous rage, killing the guy she having sex with, killing her for having sex with him, and often himself. The heart is nothing to play with. The Bible says the heart of a man is wicked and is always directed towards evil. Who can know it? And it's sad that it even have to be this way. That this should even be the fact. And it's a great disappointment to us. You know why I say to us? Because I got to do the blog on that too. Because this supposed to be the banner and representation of us. That they was actually promoting for us to rally around. Black love.